Hailing back and went back to hell. Been to jail, came home and went back to jail. Made sales, got a job, went back to sales. Still smart enough to know that I ain't actually failed. Progress stagnant cause you ain't following up. One thing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of TMS, man, the 1018 edition. And this is me, Mr. Jones, a.k.a. Sam Jones. Drink water, live longer. And with us, as usual, man, we got our special guest today.
It's your boy Tay, one half of Sports Talk, Tay and Josh.
Hi, I had some feedback.
Yeah, and we live today, man. How y'all doing this morning?
We good. How you doing, man?
All right, quick plug. Make sure y'all check out their shows on Friday, man. They got the Power Rankings, the Top L's. Make sure y'all check their show on Friday on iHeartRadio, Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, wherever you can listen to it at. It is, motherfuckers.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, so just look for
of course, my man MT. Go ahead.
Yeah, MT. All right, and also you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Just search for Sports Talk with Tay and Josh.
Please, it's a good listen, and it doesn't take a lot of your time. You know, some podcasts they be running too long, man. They be like 3-hour podcasts with like 45-minute content and shit. So
we try to keep it short and simple.
Yeah, we try to keep it short and simple,
straight to the point, man.
Now,
But
if the conversation is that great, I go a few hours if the conversation is great.
Yeah, while we wait for MT, man, did y'all check out that DC thing yesterday, that fandom, man? Y'all see them trailers for Batman and also Black Adam?
Yes.
What was y'all thoughts on them real quick before we start?
I think DC need to keep it that mode.
Yeah, that Black Adam one shocked me, man. It's like Rock picked that nigga up and vaporized him. I said, all right.
Yeah.
That's the Rocky Maivia I want.
I like the way they doing with Batman. I like the Batman. They're going with a different angle of Batman.
Yeah.
I see the Flash one's going with a different direction, though. They going back to Michael Keaton days.
Yeah, Flashpoint. It's supposed to they're supposed to bring a different version of that story, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far from that, even though it's only like a little snippet. But it should be overall.
Now, Josh,
hopefully.
Josh, can you expound on what you just said? You said they're doing a different version of Batman. Like, what do you mean?
So this Batman, they going with Batman like when he's still in his making, becoming Batman. If you ever notice, like he doesn't have the Bat car, he's like just became Batman.
Oh, got you.
Yeah. So this is a different origin story. So this is like after he became Batman, they announced that he's Batman.
Like, this is like the detective version of Batman, like Batman. The second year.
He's not like the Batman. Yeah. It's a different angle from like Dark Knight era slating.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Let's get straight to the shit, man. John fucking Gruden resigned as the Raiders head coach because they found some emails from 2011 to GM Bruce Allen of the Washington football team saying some homophobic, misogynistic, and racist comments. And he left before the storm got too ugly. What are y'all thoughts on that?
Man, just like he had, at the end of the day, he was not gonna have that job at the end of that week. He was not gonna have the job. My only problem is with that whole thing is I wish that the NFL, which they're trying to say that nobody else is included in this whole thing, which I think that's BS. But
it's an investigation.
It's about somebody else. And I just wish the NFL would take this a little bit more seriously and go ahead and put everybody else's name out, just like they put John Gruden's. But we already know they ain't gonna do that because there's the owner involved. But they need to do right by this whole thing.
Yeah, Mr. Jones, take the H out of take the H out of there. Don't even disrespect the regular Johns like that. Okay,
I got you.
Take the H up out of there.
I got you, bro.
Yeah. Every guy who has a normal name, John, shouldn't even be disrespected like that.
John Cena, I'm sorry. My bad, John Cena. My bad, Peacemaker. Speaking of that, what's your thoughts on John Gruden getting fired, MT?
Technically, he didn't get fired. He stepped down.
Well, yeah, he resigned, but he was forced to resign. Let's be
Yeah,
real,
we,
Josh.
we
He
know
was
it was a
forced
forced
to resign.
resignation. We know it was
Yeah,
forced, but we know it was forced.
yeah. So as somebody who's been in management, you know what I'm saying, 8.5 years out of their career, you know when, how can I put it? You know when somebody has pissed someone off because they get fired or forced to resign for some of the silliest things. So John Gruden rubbed somebody the wrong way because for them to go back and grab some emails 8, 9 years ago, they've been holding on to this. It's been a loaded pistol at the end of the day, and
He's
he
probably still
pissed off
talking
the
there.
wrong person. Exactly, he pissed off the wrong person, and finally that person said, "I'm tired of your shit," and exposed them emails. Trust me, you telling me that out of all these owners and GMs and things like that, that nobody has said anything along those lines as John Gruden that might be homophobic or racially motivated or misogynistic? Of course they have. You talking about millionaires here, and as far as owners, billionaires. So you know they done said some things out of their mouth. But John Gruden was just the odd man out. That's all. He pissed off the wrong person.
In community.
And from there, yeah, well, that too. And we'll get into that as well. It's funny how with the racially motivated, I mean, with the racist emails, you know, he just had to do an apology. But oh, when them homophobic ones came out, it was time for his ass to go.
So Dave Chappelle
So,
was right.
and Dave Chappelle was right. We live in a country where you could kill a nigga, but you better not hurt a gay person's feelings. But yeah, that's all I have on it.
My whole thoughts on it is it's a difference between being an employee and the person who signed the checks. At the end of the day, this was a whole investigation of the Washington football team. Owner, also Dan Snyder, has nothing to do with this. Bruce Allen, he's also a GM, has nothing to do with this. John Gruden, an employee, had something to do with this, and he's gone. Now, I'm not trying to say what he said it was right or should be forgiven because whatever in the emails we don't know about that got him forced to resign had to be some crucial shit. He had to literally say nigga or something. It had to be something crazy.
He probably said the F word. He probably said the F
Yeah,
word.
it probably was the F word.
Yeah. He
It
probably
was
said
one of
that
the
F
two.
word, bro.
It was one of the
I
two.
bet Bridges
Or
said the
both.
F word. Yeah.
That,
Or both.
yeah, no. He said the F word. No. Here's the thing: the N word, they wouldn't care. Okay, his apology would have been good enough. But that F word, the one that rhymes with maggot, oh, that one, oh yeah,
Mars.
yeah.
Bars.
So I mean at the end of the day, man, he don't sign the check, so somebody had to take the downfall. And honestly, I mean, for the Raiders, this might be a motivation for them because he ain't like Derek Carr anyway. He was trying to get
Well,
that
he didn't like
motherfucker
Derek Carr.
to stay with him.
I was about to say he didn't like Derek Carr. He didn't like Khalil Mack. He didn't like Antonio Brown. He didn't like Marquise King. He didn't like a lot of people.
And also, Antonio Brown was right. Let's talk about that shit. I'll let you take the floor, MT,
Of course.
because you've been up the
Yeah,
bat this week with that shit. Go ahead, bro.
Of course. I mean, at the end of the day, I told people when it first happened. You can go back. We got YouTube clips and everything. I said Antonio Brown smelled bullshit with the Raiders organization and didn't want to play there. Nobody really wants to truly play for the Raiders. You go there either at the end of your career or when you know that your career is dead and you just looking for that last payday. Randy Moss had some issues there and had to be moved up out of there. So AB foresaw what was going on in the organization and didn't like the direction. And yeah, do I agree with the method? I don't, because it's an unorthodox method that he did it as far as just like acting out. But if he had sat down and said, I wanted to be traded, do you think he would have ended up as a New England Patriot? No. So he had to act that way so his contract can be voided so he could choose where he wanted to go. Now, unfortunately, because you have these rich, powerful billionaires that don't like to be told anything, of course they got upset. Who is this? And I'm just going to go there. Who is this black nigga to tell us what he going to do and try to finesse the system to control his own destiny? So AB did pay for it a little bit. He sat out, what, a year and a half from football? But look at how everything is turning full circle for him. Gruden fired. He's a Super Bowl champion, and he's the fastest receiver in NFL history to 900 catches after missing a year and a half.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We know what AB is about. Okay? This one is actually about billions, okay?
Not about bullshit. I love it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, and people sit up here, oh, well, he was a problem in Pittsburgh. AB didn't have any behavioral problems in Pittsburgh. His issue was, and he was rightfully so for this, hey, my quarterback was accused of rape twice. And he got a nerve to throw me under the bus saying that I'm the reason that we're not executing in the red zone when you leading the league in red zone interception. So how's it my fault? And Le'Veon smelt that too. And honestly, I got to call bullshit on the Roonies, even though we have the quote unquote Rooney rule. Is it really being enforced? All that's happening is black coaches are being interviewed. That's it. They still chose Ben over AB and Le'Veon Bell. And it's funny because didn't both of them go and Bell was a Chief when they won the Super Bowl, right?
No, LaShawn McCoy was.
Right?
LaShawn McCoy.
It was LaShawn McCoy.
Bell wasn't there yet.
Yeah, Bell
came
took the
after.
money, went
Bell
to the
wasn't
Jets, and he flopped.
Bell was
That's what
there
happened.
after.
Yeah.
Bell went for the money, and he
but
flopped.
didn't Le'Veon? But Le'Veon didn't play on that Kansas City team.
No.
He was the year
Yeah,
after.
before maybe.
Yeah, after.
We could fact check the go. We could fact check.
No,
it.
I don't think he wasn't on that
think
team.
so.
No.
I know McCoy was. He might have played the year before.
McCoy won one.
Yeah, McCoy
Yeah,
won
he
with
won.
them.
Oh, you know what? You
Yeah.
know what? Yeah, that's what it was. But so
Trust me, Chip Kelly is like John
Le'Veon-
Gruden, so I can see how you got that confused. Chip Kelly was a racist asshole too.
Yeah, no, that's what it was. Yeah, so in 2020 is when he joined the Chiefs last year, but they ended up, but they lost in the Super Bowl. So he would have had the ring had they not
There
lost
you
to
go.
Tampa Bay.
He got there though. Well, at least he got there. A lot of players don't even make it there.
That is true.
Exactly.
A lot of players don't even make it.
Dan Marino, pay example.
And to be honest with you, from the looks of it, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was just gonna say, from the looks of it, it's funny how Le'Veon and Antonio Brown both have been to the Super Bowl since their departure from Pittsburgh, and Ben has not. He hasn't even sniffed the AFC Championship game.
You know how I feel on him personally. His decrepit ass.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yeah, I think Big Ben is on the decline. He's probably 1 foot out of the
man.
door.
Like that
Well,
famous
here's the
rock
thing.
fan from Half the Man I Used to Be. That's what he is.
Well, here's the thing. The problem is this. He's actually been teasing retirement for like the last few years. So I'm just trying to figure out when they're going to step up and say, "Hey Ben, you can just go ahead and go."
They don't have a full replacement yet. If they had a solid replacement, they'd like just go ahead and retire.
And statistically, I mean, Terry Bradshaw got the raise, but statistically, he's the best quarterback they ever had. So they ain't gonna do that to him either.
Nah, he is.
Yeah.
I mean, Terry Bradshaw wasn't. I mean, I'm not gonna say that.
I mean, he got 4
championships.
He got 4.
But I'm talking about as an individual player. Y'all gotta stop using the championship.
Statistically.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop using the championship. Championship don't necessarily mean you're a better player. We gotta stop.
Well, I mean,
Now,
if you're a quarterback
hold on.
doing that, the NFL is different than the NBA, though. As a quarterback doing it, you have a lot to do with going to the championship.
All right, hold on. This is what I wanted to say, and I'm glad that you brought that up, Josh. This actually be practice for me because I'm going to bring this question up as well in another group. So here's what I want to say. I get when people say, oh, you know, the championship argument doesn't matter and things like that. You got to look at body of work. You do, and I agree. But when you're talking about somebody possibly being the best or the GOAT at a position, how they performed when the pressure was on and on the big stage completely matters. I love Dan Marino. He's a great thrower of the football, but Dan Marino is not in the GOAT conversation. Why? Because he never won a Super Bowl ring. So when
you also got to factor in his team. His team wasn't that.
But listen,
in my opinion, his team was never really that great.
Good teams. He had good teams in the 80s at one point.
He had good teams. He just. He just. It, he just. It, he just. 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 He Yeah, it didn't happen. That's just like, listen, at the end of the day, when we talk about Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady, you have to factor in. Let's say, okay, here's the thing. Let's say you wipe away 4 of Brady's Super Bowl appearances. 4. That's still 6 that he's been to. And you can divide it up how you want to, possibly 3 that he won. And the guys
But
that I just named.
you also got to factor in the teams they have too, bro. Just because you're a great quarterback doesn't mean your team is the greatest at that time.
Yeah,
Okay.
but here's the problem.
That's why I
Whose
have to
fault is
factor
that?
in. That's why I look at more the individual. Because most of the time when someone uses the championship argument, they're using that to get rid
Solidify.
of to just or to make excuses for
Make
someone's
it
lack of
for
play.
somebody else. Yeah.
Like, say, for example, they
Yeah.
didn't have the best hey, but he got 3 championships. Like, oh, well, he had a great defense, but
Yeah,
he
but
had 3 championships. But
yeah,
it's like more than just the quarterback piece.
but
I
here's
put
the
it
thing.
like this:
And
it's
while
like
I give
Yeah.
now,
it's
hold
the
on,
ultimate
hold on.
stamp
Yeah.
for me because that's what separates a Dan Marino from like a Drew
Yeah,
Brees.
yeah. I'd say if you
Because
great
they both
and
got the
got championships,
they
that puts
both
you
got the
over people.
performances, but one
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
did it, the other didn't. So it is like a
So
stamp. It's an extra stamp to put over
Yeah.
the other person.
Yeah, that's when
but
you
like
can make a.
yeah,
Go ahead,
like
Tay.
but if
My
you
bad.
but if you think about it like this, like say like somebody like Trent Dilfer, he won a
Oh,
championship with
you going to it.
Baltimore,
That's an
right?
extreme case, bro. You using an extreme case, bro. That's
But
a
you
very
still got to throw
extreme case.
championship. It's still a championship.
That's an extreme case right there.
I
Trent
mean,
Dilfer,
it's a
that's a very
champ.
extreme.
I mean, but here's the thing, though. But here's the thing, though. What I'm saying is, when you start mentioning GOAT, or when you start trying to compare who was the best QB, or who was the best running back, or who was the best wide receiver, you look at what they contributed and did. Because here's the thing: do the Kansas City Chiefs make the AFC Championship 3 years in a row without Patrick Mahomes?
No,
No.
If it
No.
was Alex Smith as the quarterback, do they make okay then?
they make one maybe.
Okay, and then here's another thing: do the New England Patriots reach the Super Bowl 9 times without Tom Brady at quarterback?
Hell no. They would have
No.
made one. They would have made a couple, but not
They
9.
probably would have made a couple. They wouldn't have did 9.
No.
Exactly.
'Cause you gotta remember they
Okay.
did do one with
Depending on the
Parcells and Bledsoe. So
Yeah, they
Yep.
did.
And
They
they got
did one
blown
with
out.
Parcells and Bledsoe. Yeah, they did.
that was a boring ass
Uh,
game. Did Desmond Howard win the MVP?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing: even though I think that he's overrated, but at the end of the day, Drew Brees, do they make the Super Bowl with Aaron Brooks as the quarterback?
No.
So that's what I'm saying. So
Tom
at the end
Payton
of the day, when that person, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. So here's the thing: a broken clock is right twice a day. So at the end of the day, any quarterback can somehow find themselves in the Super Bowl as long as the other pieces fall on like running back, running back or good defense, things of that nature. We saw that with Rex Grossman and the Chicago Bears. The Bears could have had anybody at quarterback. They didn't need Rex Grossman there. But when it's somebody who gets multiple opportunities to go to the Super Bowl, and if they get it done or not, that matters. Because here's the thing: people can knock Brady for his first Super Bowl. Oh, the defense carried him. He was a rookie. He didn't have that many passing yards. That's fine.
He had a game winning drive.
I want you all to check. Yeah, but
You can make
he
an
had a
argument
game-winning
for
drive.
Brady for a Super Bowl. They can make an argument, but
He had a game winning drive.
But for the
but if
most
you
part,
would have
here's the
switched
thing, for the
Brady
most
with
part,
somebody else, they probably wouldn't have won a Super Bowl. Brady played his part. He wasn't
exactly,
the main piece yet.
Yeah.
exactly. But the point that I'm trying to bring is, okay, so like, yeah, that first one, okay, you could say, look, that was defensive, and Brady got lucky that last drive. But check his stats that next Super Bowl that they went to. He had about 355. So that
the
wasn't
Carolina
by
one.
luck.
That was Brady coming into himself as a player, as a
Exactly.
quarterback.
So that's what I'm saying. When you have all of that and you factor all of that in, I'm sorry, like championships do matter. Like Mr. Jones said, it's that ultimate stamp. Now, here's the thing: if I want to call you good or great, then I don't need to bring championships in there. But when I want to call you the greatest, oh, we gotta go full scale through that resume. Full scale.
So,
We gotta get the nooks and crannies of everything.
I hold championships higher in football than basketball, though. personally.
I agree with you. Well,
I agree with
to
you
a
on
degree,
that one,
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Because
I
basketball
think
is
it's a tougher grind. And basketball, one person can literally take over the game. You really can't.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Well, would you look at that? The Jacksonville Jaguars got the lead, 17-13.
Yeah, I was about to ban you from Sunday morning picks. I'm glad.
Hey, bro, when y'all said the Jags, I was like, they went with the Jags.
Yeah, man. Like, come on, man. They gotta get it.
They might can pull it off. They might can
Trevor
pull it
Lawrence
off.
haven't been playing bad football. The Jaguars have been playing bad football.
Exactly.
Now the Jaguars just got that good, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Tua started too.
I want.
I said Tua started too, but I think Jacoby in there now.
No, Tua's still in there.
Tua in there.
Okay. No. Jacoby just did. He did like one pass. I don't know if it was a trick play or what, but it was like a 25-yard pass.
Yeah,
But the thing is, but I'm looking at the game, or I was looking at it the first half. You absolutely right, Mr. Jones. It's not that like Trevor Lawrence actually been coming into his own the past couple games. Their execution has just been piss poor. Like
at best.
Receivers dropping passes. You know what I'm saying? Stupid penalties. All of that. Like it's just been one of those. That's why I said this. If there's any game that I think that they're gonna win, it's got to be this one. If they don't win this one, these motherfuckers are on the way to 0-17. Them and Houston. Houston, we'll talk about that later on too in the pick'ems.
Yeah, 3-14 they're gonna get probably. I think 3-14.
I don't know if they're gonna win 3 games, bro.
3 games,
Exactly.
Bro,
That's what I'm saying.
3 games.
Yeah. For the Texans,
You might be man. 3 games is not that bad. It's 17 games. They probably can win 3 games.
They better hope like it ain't no starters playing or something. That's the only way that's going.
They probably can win 3 games. You say 4 more, you sort of reaching. I don't know about that one.
So to bring it home and to finish the whole John Gruden conversation, do you think the Raiders going to respond positively or negatively to this forced resign here?
If they want to keep that fan base, they better just go ahead and keep that joint positive.
Well, that's a loyal ass fan base. They ain't going
positivity, man.
I was about to say, well, here's the thing. To be honest with you, you know what they should do, but they're not going to do it because they're the Raiders at the end of the day. And Antonio Brown was right about that GM when he called him a cracker. They should go out there and go get a black coach, but we know that that's not going to happen.
I mean, Bieniemy will be a good fit.
He would. It would be a division. I was about to say that. It'll be an excellent coach from your own division, and he could probably help you beat the Kansas City Chiefs. But they're not going to do it because they don't think like that. You know what they're going to do? I'm going to tell you what they're going to do, and then I'm going to let you go, Tay. They're going to go get a guy who's a assistant secondary coach out of Ball State University and say that this guy's worked his way up. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. I'm not stupid.
Go ahead and grab Coach Dion. Grab Coach Dion.
Nah.
You think they do that? Oh man, that'd be.
Nah, he on a mission right now. Shout out to him too.
If they pull a move like that, that would be
killing right now in Jackson State too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dion. He killing the Jackson State right now. He can just beat a team like 61-14 or something.
Yeah, Alabama A&M. Yep.
At their homecoming, which makes it hilarious. At their homecoming, beat the shit out of them. Like damn, Dion. But yeah, let's get into these pick'ems, man. Oh, GBU.
Hold on. I was about to say GBU. Come on, Mr. Jones.
Well, I mean, it's only one ugly to me, and that's John fucking Gruden, to be honest with you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wasn't too much uglies this week unless you want.
That was the ultimate ugly.
Yeah.
Why you say Washington football team?
Bro, who you think he got the top pitchers from?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, no one's talking about the Washington football team getting investigated. We was talking about John Gruden. Y'all forget about the stuff.
I mean, that's where it stems from, though. Fuck Dan Snyder. Y'all know how I feel about him. The worst owner in sports. He's the worst owner in sports.
Are we going to ignore the fact? I'll save it for the GBU. I'll save it for the GBU. So yeah.
All right, go ahead.
All right, go ahead. Start it off.
You start off. You go first, man. Tell them why you mad, son.
Tell them why you mad.
The Mad Podcaster. Go ahead, man.
Really?
MP.
But all right, my good will have to be let's see, my goods this week will have to be Let's see, Tampa Bay, Packers, and Chargers, of course. And then I would say it's a good, but it's a struggle good. The Cardinals being undefeated, Cowboys beating the hell out of the Giants, and Buffalo making a statement with and then Buffalo making a statement with the Chiefs win. And the Ravens as well. That would be my other good. The bad, the Colts giving up a double-digit lead. I would say the Raiders lose to Chicago, even though it was a miss of the John Gruden thing, but they still get a bad. The Broncos get a bad, and when it's all said and done, the ugly will be like we said, John Gruden to watch the football team. Reason I said to watch the football team should get an ugly because they are associated with this whole investigation with John Gruden to begin with, because he was part of ESPN Monday Night Football when this happened, whose brother was the head coach of the Washington football team at the time this whole thing happened.
Hey, Jay.
And
sending
like I
nasty
said,
pictures.
Sending daggone cheerleaders topless pictures, which is supposed to be illegal, because how do you have a camera in the cheerleaders' locker room?
I don't know. Maybe they knew it. It is. I mean, honestly, that's like some Revenge of the Nerds type shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Classic.
Classic movie, by the way.
Yeah, it is. And but I'm saying, like, only one person can authorize that whole thing, and literally it's the owner of the Washington football team. I'm surprised that his name is not being used a lot in this investigation, because his name has been brought up a lot through this whole thing with the cheerleaders, like the sexual harassment with the cheerleaders. Now there's emails and all that. I'm pretty sure the NFL is trying to sweep this under the rug to try to keep Daniel Snyder to keep the team per se.
Oh yeah, he gonna keep the team. Bruce Allen gonna take the fall, bro.
Yeah, I told you it's a fall guy for it. The owner not gonna take the L.
Yeah, Bruce Allen gonna be the fall guy.
Yeah, when it's corruption like that, they have a fall guy. Somebody, I mean, the owner pretend like he didn't know. That's how it's always like that, bro.
Yeah, but I would guarantee you his wife did though, and his wife's part of everyday operations.
That was a PR move after the whole woman thing that he got into.
Yeah, that's all it was.
In July. July.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
All it was.
But
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not. But I say wouldn't that? Yeah, but when I say that, wouldn't that also be like a oxymoron, because she actually knew what the hell was going on and they still made her everyday operation?
Of course.
She signed the contract of marriage, brother. She signed the contract of marriage.
But she ain't changing her lifestyle, bro. Come on, son. You gotta think about that type of shit. She ain't changing her lifestyle.
But not only is she not changing her lifestyle, at the end of the day, it softens it a little bit when it's a woman who's the head of it. Because women, they have that code. So they're able to smooth things over with each other.
This is stupid.
John Green with the toxic masculinity back in football.
Hey, that was a good one.
It was very good one.
Only him. Good.
Yeah, but I was just gonna say, so it's a lot easier. A woman can smooth it over with another woman versus a man. They not gonna listen to us. But if a woman, listen, y'all, it wasn't that bad. You know how guys are. But I didn't know much about it. But protect all women. Oh, you know what? She's right. They probably went around her and didn't say anything, and that's all that was. So yeah, Josh, you're absolutely right. It was a PR move. Smart move.
Smart move.
Definitely a smart move.
Their PR team got their money worth.
Oh, of course.
They've been working hard since like 2016. So
I'm about to say
great.
Yeah, but
it's been a 5-year run.
Yeah, I got a couple. I actually have an ugly outside of an ugly that was already said. I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs being blown out at home against the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills came into Arrowhead and basically treated the Kansas City Chiefs like they were the Houston Texans, okay? Straight up dominated them on every side of the football.
Yeah, Bills Mafia ain't nothing.
And it was bad. It was hard to watch.
Bills Mafia is real, bro.
But they ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah.
But Kansas City,
you know what I'm saying?
Kansas City defense been suspect all years.
It's always
Oh,
been
of course.
suspect.
I'm
They
about to
just
say it's
Patrick
always been
Mahomes.
but this
suspect.
year,
They just dropped
they
40
just like
points.
terrible. Yeah.
Of course they terrible. They're on pace. So it's between them and I forgot the other defense that's like on pace to be like the worst ever in NFL history.
Seattle.
I think it's like Seattle. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Seattle. It's
Seattle and
Seattle.
Chiefs like
Seattle's the
apps.
worst defense.
Yeah. Like that shit is horrible. And so the bad, oh, actually, and another ugly that I'm gonna say, it's the officiating. And specifically in that Browns and Chargers game. Man, they got so many motherfucking phantom calls that last drive when the Chargers were. Every time I kept looking, I'm like, all right, cool. It's 4th and 10 or it's 4th and 15. Oh, pass interference. Oh, illegal contact. Oh, this and that. I'm sitting here like, where the fuck are these fouls happening? Because I don't see them. And you know it's bad because normally when a foul happens, they show the replay. It got to the point where they stopped showing the replays of it. They was, yeah, John, I don't know what's going on today, Joe. You know how Troy Aikman is trying to smooth things over. And Joe, I don't know what's going on today. And I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck is going? Like, what is seriously happening?
Shout out to the officiating though. They do be calling that bullshit out.
Yeah.
Especially Collinsworth and Al Michaels, bro. They call that shit out every time. I don't think that was a pass interference.
Exactly. I don't know what.
And can we please? And can we please get rid of this goddamn taunting rule? Please get rid of this bullshit. Please get rid of it. Please.
Yeah.
That's another ugly. Get rid of that goddamn taunting rule.
Yeah. Honestly, you know another thing that I think that they need to go back to the drawing board and look at as well. They need to start. If they need to add replay to it, I know that it's going to slow up the game, but it's important because that roughing the passer. Sometimes them guys get blocked into the quarterback. And if you push me and I'm falling down, I'm not purposely going for the quarterback's knees or his ankles. I'm being pushed down. Review it.
Yeah, but do we want to turn that shit to the NBA, though? That shit was pissing us off for the playoffs. They just reviewing fucking everything. I'm like, Jesus Christ, let's play. Do you want to do that?
I'm not saying that has to be. No, here's what you can do. This is what I would. All right. Here's what I say they should do. You add a third challenge for the coaches, but that challenge can only be used on roughing the passer calls. The reason why I say that is because it's been key moments that I've seen in some games where it's like a huge momentum swing, and it's like the defense comes up with a stop, and then all of a sudden a damn flag is thrown. Oh, roughing the passer 15 yards, and then boom, the quarterback is able to go down there and score, and you sitting there like this drive should have been over 3 or 4 plays ago. So that would be my solution.
Got you.
Yep.
I guess as long as they keep the whole 2-minute thing, it shouldn't be that slow. Because I ain't gonna lie, that shit. NBA, I was like, I'm happy you trying to get it right, but damn, can we finish the game already?
Yeah, and of course.
All right, here's the other thing I gotta add too. The damn Green Bay Cincinnati game, the fucking kicking. Jesus Christ, this game should have been over an hour ago.
Yes.
That was, oh my God. It was like, who wants to lose it more? Like, what the fuck? Like, somebody make a
interception by Tua. Let's go, Jacksonville. Got the momentum.
That's crazy. Another ugly too. Another ugly is definitely Kansas City. For them to lose like that.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be like game of the week. That shit wasn't even a competition. That shit was horrible. Also, the Cowboys doing what the hell they had to do. That's a good, actually. They doing what they supposed to do.
Trayvon also with another pick.
Exactly. He's leading the league in picks. And also, man, he's actually been having a good run since late last season. Like, I got to keep apologizing to him every week because I shitted on that man last year.
Of course you did.
Trayvon Diggs is back. He got to work a little. He got to work a little bit on this hamstring. Yeah, he's going to end up getting beat later in the season, though. He takes a lot of risk. He do. But, I mean, it's paying off so far. Yeah, I mean, that'd be about it. I mean, the rest of the week was pretty solid for the most part. A lot of close games. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, go ahead.
I was just
and Detroit's always going to be Detroit. Sorry,
Cool.
motherfucker.
But honestly, we could throw a bat in there for who is it? The Browns defense and the Chargers defense. Like that shit look like flag football out there. I'm like, does somebody want to make a tackle?
What was it? 42-47?
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
It was like an old Texas Tech game.
Mhm.
I had the Chargers on fantasy football, bro. Now you got me negative points.
I
If
about to
you
say,
ain't picked it
probably a
over, you
negative
pissed.
10.
If you ain't picked the over that game, you pissed. They just dropped 89 out there. What the?
Bro, I ain't expect a high game like that between the Chargers and the Browns,
I
bro.
mean, nobody did.
Shout out to Cleveland for actually dropping 42, though.
Yeah.
They showing that they can actually participate in the shootout, so they might be dangerous later on this season.
Agreed.
Everything's on Baker.
It is.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
All right.
Baker's playing good football to me this year. He's playing the best football in his career this year to me.
I mean, he's
Far as-
playing decent. I ain't gonna say
far as
the best
decision making.
football.
As far as decision making, not like overall ability or whatever, but he's making decent decisions. He's not like doing stupid passes like he usually do.
I mean, honestly, I think last year was a better year for him. You know, when they was when
But
was it? When they
He
went to
made
the
a lot of
divisional
risks
round?
too. Yeah, I know,
he
but
took
he
some
was
risks.
throwing picks. He was throwing picks though, because he thought he had a window and he didn't. He's not actually throwing into the windows this year. That's the difference. He's making better decisions.
Yeah, and they taking away some of his pass attempts too. Let's not forget about that.
Yeah. Enough of the GBU, man. Let's get to the pick'ems. Currently over MT's left shoulder there, you got the real Bumble of the week. The Miami Dolphins and Jacksonville Jaguars. We picked before yesterday. Me and MT got the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tay and Josh got the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, we picked the Dolphins. Yep.
Yeah.
Current score beginning.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
This is what I wanted to say. First off, congratulations again to
Oh yeah.
Tay and Josh.
Yep.
You know, that's 2 straight for them. So now the season series is tied. It's 2-2-1. So yeah, big implications for today, gentlemen. Big implications.
All right, man. Currently Bumbo of the week, beginning the fourth quarter. Jacksonville's up 17-13. Hopefully TMS get a point for that. All right, next game, 10 a.m. my time, 1 p.m. your time. First game, we got the Los Angeles Chargers going to Baltimore, to play the Ravens. Who you got?
Ravens.
We going with the Yo boys. We going with the Yos.
The Yos. The Yos.
The Yos and the dummies. The Yos and the dummies.
That's it. Yeah. Now we're actually going with the same, man. We're going with the Ravens as well.
Yep. Voted in multiple surveys as the most drunkest stadium in the NFL, by the way. Did you know that?
Oh, the Ravens?
Yeah, they said the Ravens.
I didn't know that.
I was shocked. I thought it'd be like, the Patriots.
I thought it'd be like Philly.
I thought it'd be Philly. Yeah,
I think Philly was actually like third or fourth.
I'm about to say over San Francisco.
I mean, they do have a jersey in Philly too.
Philly and New England thought it came in my mind. I said Philly first.
They do have a jersey in Philly, so I can see that.
Heroin.
New York.
Yeah,
New York. Are you serious?
niggas might be struck out at the games.
Hey, bro, you wild, bro.
Next game, you got the Minnesota Vikings going down south to play them Carolina Panthers. Who you got?
We had the Panthers, right, Jerry?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Panthers. I'll go with the Panthers.
So you got MT.
All right, hold on. I got to go back to the sheet. They confusing me now. We actually are going with the Minnesota Vikings over the Panthers. I just can't forgive Sam Darnold for what he did last year. Last week. He literally lost me $350 on my parlay. Everybody else did their job but him. Everybody else did their job but him. I can't forgive him for that one. Not this week.
We need the parlays, y'all. Hashtag save the parlays.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, come on. Please be my favorite cousin this week. All right. Shout out to you, Josh. Be my favorite cousin. Next game, we got the Green Bay Packers going to play the Chicago Bears in the ultimate rivalry game. Who you got?
Packers.
We're actually going. we're actually gonna go with the Chicago. We're going with
Packers.
the Packers.
Told
You
you.
just made up like
I called it.
I already knew they was gonna pick the Packers, bro.
Yeah.
It's Aaron Rodgers. He
And
should
I
be
told you they
hosting
was gonna pick the
Jeopardy,
Vikings. Tay, I told you they was gonna pick the Vikings.
Yeah.
And Josh, I told you that John Gruden wouldn't have a job. I told you.
I mean, that's because more emails got listed. I was like, man, if they win, he could get past the Michelin tire lips email.
I'm trying to tell you, wait till the HBO documentary come out. We get to see like more of that shit. Oh my god,
man,
I just want to see how crazy it gets. I really want to see how crazy it gets. All right, next game. This is one and damn. This game, the Cincinnati Bengals and the Detroit Lions. Can we say next on this one?
Yeah, next.
Yeah.
I think we all gonna take
Yes,
Bengals.
Jones, I hope you're typing all these in. I hope you're typing.
Oh, no, I'm not. I remember them though. Next game, we got the Houston Texans going to play the Indianapolis Colts. Who you got?
Yeah.
Going with the Colts. Oh, I'll go with the Colts.
Oh
All right,
shit,
now
this
let
is
me ask you
runner up
this.
right here. This is the
That might be a
runner-up.
bumble of the week. That might be a second bumble of the week, bro.
Hey, damn, we get more than one today.
That might be a bumble of the week.
Of the week. Fuck the Houston Texans. The fuck the Indianapolis Colts. Who you got?
Exactly. But I
got
mean, of course they got the Colts. But here's the real question, gentlemen. For a half a point, there's a 10-point
went up.
spread.
10.5. It went up.
It went up by a
Wait a
half
minute.
point, so it won't be a push. You know that living in Vegas. Come on.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
so 10.5 points. 10.5 points, because you can't get a half a point anyway in football. I don't care what you do. But 10.5 is the spread. Do you have the over or the under?
I might go under with that one.
You gonna go under?
I think I might go under.
Who is the Texans quarterback? A guy they
Davis
from the QB?
Mills. Yeah, basically Davis Mills, who just lost 40-0 last week.
This is a golfer.
I go under.
Rest in peace, Davis Love the third. What the?
What y'all going with? We go under.
Yeah, I mean, we were going to take the under as well.
You're gonna take the under.
I know, because you were trying to sell me on it. Yeah, they lost 40-0. I see what you're doing. Snake oil salesman. This guy's a snake oil salesman right there.
Yeah, snake oil though. All right, next game we got the LA Rams.
I mean, listen, I'm not trying to sell you. It's just facts. Did he not lose 40-0 last week?
No. You putting a lot of emphasis on. Yeah, he got about 40. So you should take the over. That's literally what you were saying, but it's okay. It's okay, man.
Even though they almost beat the Patriots last week, it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace to both of them. But the next game, you got Muhammad Ali versus Gary Coleman, aka the Rams versus the Giants.
Next.
Now
Muhammad Ali versus.
Hold on.
We can do a half a point.
What you gonna do? A half a point for
half
this
a
one?
point. Yeah, 10 point spread again. Over or under.
I go over on that one.
Over. I
I'm
go
not
over.
gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I go over.
I go over.
Yeah. We taking the over on that one.
Yeah. Would be surprised if it's under though. But next game, we got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington Football Team. Here's the shocker: they got the same record at 2-3. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
And the crazy thing about it, it's only a 6.5 point spread on this one too.
But what you got to realize this too, Mr. Jones, and once again, you know this from living in Vegas, sir. Please stop acting surprised. The home team automatically gets 3. So what they are basically saying is, if it's 6.5, that there's going to be a 10-point swing in favor of the Chiefs.
I still think that's kind of. It's gonna get ugly.
Okay. So you want to take the? What do you want to do? You want to take the under? Is that what you're telling me?
Over, like it's gonna get ugly.
I'll probably take the.
Oh,
I think it'll be over.
It's gonna get
I'll go
ugly.
over.
It's gonna get ugly early. No disrespect to the football team, but I think Kansas City feels disrespected right there.
Yes.
Oh yeah. And honestly, here's the thing. I'm gonna call it right now and just say it. I smell one of those quarters where the Chiefs score 4 times in one quarter. I can smell that this game. I can smell it for this game.
But Washington football defense is actually good. They can't really score like that.
No, they can't get no pressure. If you can't get no pressure, that's it.
I think they were better last year than this year, though.
Yeah, they are better defensively. Yeah, they are better.
Like, what has Chase Young done this year?
Be average.
Yeah,
not being able to fight through double team.
He haven't been getting many rushes this year.
I think he only got like 3 sacks this year, but he getting double teamed like hell.
I mean, Aaron Donald get double team. I mean, Myles Garrett get double team.
He don't know how to beat it yet. Chase Young don't know how to beat it yet. He don't know how to beat that double team yet. He's still young. He don't know how to beat that joint yet.
He's getting pretty sized.
Chase Young is still young. Bars, baby.
Bars.
All right. More fire. Hot fire. Hot fire.
You ready for the Drake card, huh? You ready for the Drake card?
I am. Me and Mook was putting it together the other day.
Before he canceled the battle?
Nah, actually, that was on Briz, though. It was Briz. Briz messed up the money, but we'll talk about that in another show.
He's supposed to battle disaster. But here's the next one. You got this might be one of the games of the weeks. Well, 105 my time, 405 your time. You got the Arizona Cardinals at 5-0 versus the Cleveland Browns. Who you got?
Cardinals.
I'm going with the Cardinals.
Yeah, we got the Cardinals as well.
Yeah, Cardinals running away with it. All right, next game. 125 my time, 425 your time. We're getting into a little prime time here. You got the Las Vegas Raiders without John Gruden, misogynistic, racist, homophobic ass, versus the Denver draft pick stealing motherfucking Broncos. Who you got?
Even though they're going through their thing, man.
I think I'm going to go with the Raiders. With the Raiders. The Raiders.
All right, we're going to take the Broncos.
Yeah, give us Denver. Give us Denver.
Yeah, we're going to take the Broncos.
Give us Denver. All right. Other 125 game. Shout out to my homie.
Here we go taunting. Yeah.
They called it.
Yeah, they just called it. They called it on the Miami Dolphins. They had a good drive going too. Taunting.
Oh, no, Jacksonville.
Oh, okay. Dang, it's on Jacksonville? Really?
Yeah, it's on Jacksonville.
You know they never had shit. They never had shit.
Oh, he stood over him. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You can't do that no more, guys.
Nope.
You can't do it no more.
Nope. You can't pull the LeBron.
They getting rid of all that toxic masculinity in football, bro. That's what they doing.
Exactly. No, that's exactly what it is. Up, touchdown. Miami Dolphins. Damn it. 20-17. Yeah, Jacksonville had a chance. They went for it on 4th down. Mr. Jones in the red zone and couldn't get it and turned over on downs to Miami, and they went down and scored. That's all right. It's still a lot of football to be played.
Yeah.
All right, man. 125 my time, 425 your time. Shout out to the homie Jesus. He'll be at the crib for this game. Dallas Cowboys versus the New England Patriots. Who you got?
Surprisingly enough, I
Cowboys.
Man, ain't no surprisingly enough. Y'all know what's about to happen. Sit up there, disrespect us like that. Surprisingly, I got the Dallas Cowboys. Man, you know who about to get their ass whooped.
Ooh, he said ass whooping. 10 points, over or under.
Shit.
Back 11. It's back 11, going to lose by 11.
Man, Patriots defense hasn't been shit this year.
Exactly. So what you want to do? Over or under?
I still might take the under for real, because they in New England.
All right, so Mr. Jones, officially, what is the spread? Are we going to do 9.5? What is it? 10?
No, the official spread is 3.5. Of course they're going to
3.5.
They're going to respect Bill.
Okay.
But I ain't going to lie, it's going to get ugly though. I believe so.
Right,
the Buffalo Bills of the NFC.
So I'm asking this: are we offering an alternate spread? Is basically what I'm asking.
No. I was just saying that just for speculation purposes. This ain't no half a point or nothing.
Oh, okay. All right.
I ain't that confident in Dallas, but we're gonna whoop their ass.
All
We
right.
should do what we had to do.
Okay.
But they're gonna respect the defense of Bill Belichick. We're due for a silly ass turnover, like a missed snap or some bullshit like that early,
Or a fumble.
or strip sack fumble. Yeah,
What's the weather supposed to be like? Is it supposed to
Not
rain out
sunny.
there?
Yeah, they
68
said-
degrees.
68 degrees.
Oh, then it's perfect weather for Dallas, man.
Exactly.
All right,
Really.
let's talk about the night game that nobody probably gonna watch. 2-3 versus 2-3. You got the Seattle Seahawks going to play the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who you got?
Hurts my heart to say this. I know it ain't gonna hurt my heart, but we're going with the Steelers.
Yeah, we have the Steelers. Yeah, we have the Steelers. I have no faith in Geno.
It's almost
Smith.
by default.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I have no faith in Geno Smith at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least his jaw in place this time.
Yeah.
All right. Monday night game. You got the Buffalo Bills Mafia versus the Tennessee Titans. Who you got? Touchdown
Bills
Titans.
Mafia.
Yep.
Mafioso. Bills Street family.
Me and MT went back and forth on this, but ultimately we picked the Bills Mafia.
We did.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Trouble in Paradise. Y'all about to fight? Oh.
Yes. Remember, because we was like, last time they played, Tennessee beat the Bills 42-16.
Okay, and I'm not saying that it's going to be that, but I just believe that with A.J. Brown, Julio Jones back, and you already have Derrick Henry, who's the leading rusher by far in the NFL, this is not going to be as easy for the Buffalo Bills as people think it is. It's just not.
Oh, it's not. It's not. But Tennessee defense is like what 29th, 30th in the league this year,
Something like that.
So if it all comes down to it, I think the Bills' offense could probably do more than Tennessee's defense.
Okay. All right.
I'm just not sold. Yeah, I'm not sold on the chemistry yet either.
Okay.
Now, if this was like week 12 or something, I'd pick Tennessee all day long.
Okay.
They ain't play with each other yet.
Yeah, I think they play like one. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, they like the Brooklyn Nets out here. Okay.
Yeah, they like the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah. Only play like one game with each other so far this season. It is 3 powerhouses on one team, and they only play one game with each other. It is crazy.
Well, come on, man. The Kyrie situation. How y'all feel about that?
Oh,
I stand with Kyrie. I stand with Kyrie.
You stand with Kyrie?
Oh, you've been day one with Kyrie.
Kyrie,
You've been day one with Kyrie since the bubble.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I stand with Kyrie. I'm just going to tell y'all right now, it's his choice. And at the end of the day, like he said, I appreciated his Instagram live. He don't want to go out there and lose money, but at the same time, this is his choice. This is his personal choice, and people just need to respect it. And I'm expounding on something else later on, but y'all go ahead. What are y'all takes on it?
Oh no, like I said, it's his personal choice. I just wish he'd get rid of the diva actors. That's all I just wish for.
Now hold on.
All stars are divas, bro. All stars.
Yeah, I'm about to say all stars.
All right, before we continue, can somebody put context to it for the people that might be under the rock?
Oh, it's like his whole thing.
Yeah, because people might be on the rock.
Well, before the NBA this season had this whole rule where that they have to, well, not have to, but they pretty much got this mandate. If you're in a mandated state, you have to be vaccinated. Kyrie and I think it was Andrew Wiggins at the time, they was the only like 2 or 3 players that was like, nah, we're not going to do it. I still want to do more research, this, that, and the third.
Hold on. They were only 2 or 3 notable players.
Notable.
Yeah, notable.
Yeah. No one cares about the backups. No one cares.
Yeah,
The guys
We barely care about Andrew Wiggins.
We don't care. We barely care about Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, we barely care about Andrew Wiggins. Yep.
Well,
hate to say it like that.
Kyrie is the noticeable player out of the whole bunch. I don't even count Andrew Wiggins at this for real. But yeah, like he's in a state where it's mandated for them to be vaccinated for them to play home games. I think some away games they want you to do it, but I think that's more like if you go to California and some other states. But because New York is one of the mandated states, he refused to pretty much do the vaccine. His perfect, like I said, his personal choice.
Yeah,
nothing against it at all.
Yeah, and the Nets GM actually stepped up and said Kyrie will not be with us half the time. He's either going to be with us fully or not at all. Yeah, and they were offering him a contract extension. They took that off the table as well until Kyrie makes his decision. Yeah. But Josh, what do you have to say about it?
Well, I figured they was going to try to force the mandatory. I think majority of the league, I think it's like what 97%.
Yeah, 97% of the league is vaccinated.
Like 97. Yep. It's like 97% is already vaccinated. But I figured they was going to force it. Eventually, they try to. If you don't get it, they're gonna make it very uncomfortable for you. That's what even some employers are doing that now, just for the regular 9-to-5 crowd.
Yeah,
like I think government, you got to get federal government. If you're in the DMV, you got to get like tested every week.
No, DMV is now national federal government. They saying you got till November 22nd of this year for you to be fully vaccinated.
They're having a problem at Southwest. The airlines are having problems. Like a lot of people are not coming into work because they're mandatory.
Yeah,
man, I'm nervous to see what Metro going to be like.
Metro is mandatory too. Metro is mandatory now too.
Yeah, so for those of y'all that don't know, Metro, that is the public transportation of the DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia, metropolitan area. Metro, just like in the Northeast, you have SEPTA. Is Metro down there?
Yeah, the MARTA in the South. The BART out west.
Exactly.
Yeah, the BART. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what that is. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, it is a choice. And me, like I told you, I stand with Kyrie. This is his personal decision. The only thing that I don't like or that I'm getting tired of is like how companies and all that are really trying to crack down. Here you had just last year, and we could even take it to the nurses and, a lot of the hospital workers. They were considered heroes. They were praised. They were celebrated because they worked through the pandemic, worked all those long, crazy hours with no vaccine. I'm talking about they was averaging probably 70 hours a week. People lost relationships. People lost marriages because they were working so much and their spouse was sitting at home and just didn't see him. It's like, hey, I'm finally home because of, a shutdown and I'm still not seeing you. And it's like people made these sacrifices and everything. And then the next year, because they don't want to get the vaccine, you lay off. Like I think they said New York laid off like 70 or 80,000 medical workers because they didn't get the vaccine.
No, they walk.
Yeah, a lot of people are walking out, bro.
Yeah,
they walk.
Yeah. I mean, but they're walking because they were basically told either you get the vaccine or you can leave. And people are just saying, you're not going to force me. Like, my body, my choice. So, I mean, that's been the whole movement right now. So, at the end of the day, it is a personal decision for anybody. But unfortunately, there are ramifications when you don't adhere to those things or company guidelines. You essentially got to go and,
has it ever been forced like this in American history? Like when they had polio shots or even like flu shots recently?
Yeah. Well, you got to think about it. The kids for school, a lot of daycares won't let the kids in without showing vaccination records. You can't.
And all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Even in schools, you got y'all have kids. Don't your kids got to get a certain amount of shots before entering? I'm talking about like kindergarten. When they're kindergarten when they first started,
and all of that,
It's like from like kindergarten to like 5th or 6th grade that they get shots.
Yeah, because I remember when I was little, we had to get shots before going to school. I can't remember the exact shots, but it was a list of shots you had to get.
It was for like polio, smallpox, the Spanish flu.
Yeah, now they got chickenpox too now. Because
they got chickenpox vaccine now,
like we did and shit.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Tua done found his stride now. It's all but over for Jacksonville. Damn it,
So
Jacksonville. You could have had one.
G Herbo not winning. G Herbo.
Herb Gotti don't look like they're gonna come away with this one. Let's Tua
The
do
better
something.
AEW get, the worse the Jaguars going to be.
Oh man.
Well, come on, son. But
I'm
yeah, but
saying they just care about pro wrestling. They don't give a fuck about football. Shows on the field.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
And also during the pandemic, I think a lot of employers they lost their leverage on their employees.
yeah.
Mhm.
In my opinion,
Yep.
a lot of people don't even know that. Yeah, they lost the leverage.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Oh, they
I think a lot
definitely
of
lost
people
lot.
realize they hate their job during the shutdown.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
They
really
realize
didn't
they
like their
hate their
job.
job. And
There's
then
so many people at home still making money. That's why.
Exactly.
Bro, you know how
here's the
mad I
thing.
was? I found out people was making more money at home. I was like, bro, just have to go to work
because
every day.
let me tell you something.
Trust
And
me, I've
like
been
I said,
a year and a half at home.
and here's the thing, and it was some states that like literally like they're so backed up on the whole unemployment thing that people weren't getting paid, but because of the laws and everything, you didn't really have to worry about it because you weren't going to be evicted. So literally, that unemployment was stacking. People once their PIN number finally came, they was getting 10, 15, $20,000.
Yeah.
Bro. I think Maryland, and this was part of the whole like unemployment. I think Maryland, they averaged out. It was like 600 to 800 a week.
Mm-hmm.
That was the average.
And then they was
man, because they had
the two.
Yeah,
because they had an incentive, right? Didn't they add more money or something like that?
Yeah, they was doing like I think they was doing that.
First it was like 7, and then it became like 3.
Yeah, because at first they was doing like a certain percentage you was making a month. Then they was adding a bonus on top of that. They later found out most people was making more money not working than going to work. Going back to work. So
and then they had the child care thing where if you had like I think the max you could have was like 3 kids, you was getting like 12 to like 2,500 a child. Oh
God dang.
But the cap number was 3. Like if you had more than 3, you wasn't gonna get that per like every like if you had 5, you ain't gonna get them for all 5. You could only cap off for 3.
They definitely found a way to keep the economy going. Let's just say that.
Yeah, they did. And people, and here's the thing. And some people did. Some people started their own.
They were spending that fucking money.
And then other people were spending it, going to Miami.
I saw a lot of new paper tags and TV boxes where I lived at. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Paper tags and TV boxes.
Paper tags.
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. And y'all forgetting too. We was seeing a lot of seafood boils too. A lot of seafood boils.
A lot of crab legs. Okay, a lot of crab legs.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of crab legs. Jameis Winston.
A lot of them lobster tails coming out with the steak.
Butterfly.
When that stimmy hit, bro. When that stimmy hit, man. Crab legs for everybody.
Exactly. Everybody sitting on the I got the Dungeness crabs, dipping them in the butter, making TikTok videos, all that. I don't see none of that.
Yeah, man. When that stemmy hit, you went to the place. What's the most expensive crabs you have?
Exactly. I'll take them.
Let me get.
Look, Joseph say market price. I want them.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
Everybody going to Camerons and like
I'll take 2
Moe's.
Water. I know y'all was having a great time out there with the crab legs. People was just going to Hell's Kitchen out here and Mastro's and shit.
But guess what? Now they back to Now they back to glizzies and pork and beans now. Okay, that's what they back to. Hamburger,
ramen noodles, bro. Cup of noodles. Pour that water, put in the microwave.
Good old hamburger helper.
Oh man.
So they went from filet back to hamburger helper. Man, ain't that shame, bro.
Jay-Z bar right there. That was a Jay-Z bar. But yeah, the whole Kyrie situation, man, I stand with him too. Especially how the media kind of out them. Like Stephen A and them need to calm the fuck down, man.
Well, here's the issue that I have too.
He losing game checks, right? He's losing game checks, right?
Yeah, he's losing game checks, so it's not like he's still getting.
That's like $200,000 a game or something. Don't Kyrie get paid something like that? I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
Nah,
My math may be wrong. My math may be wrong.
overall his contract is like $36 million, but he'll lose like $20 million if he don't play home games.
God damn, that's a lot of money. God damn, that's a lot of money.
Why you think Andrew Wiggins hurry up and got the shot? That nigga said, man, 15.8. I ain't getting that this year.
Hey. Everybody got their price, bro. Everybody got their price, bro. I'm letting y'all know. Everybody got their price, bro.
Ted DiBiase.
I don't know how much. I don't know how much his game check is. I'm pretty sure Kyrie Irving game checks is nice, bro.
Oh, cool.
Andrew needed
they
more.
are.
Andrew
think he's
needed more.
averaging. Yeah, I was about to say. I think he's averaging like 350 or 400,000 a game.
Yeah, I knew it was
Yeah.
something like that. I know it was
Yeah.
a couple of $100 bands for that. I was like, bro.
Endorsement's gonna hold him over a little bit too. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course they
Yeah.
will.
Yeah, hopefully.
got-
I'm pretty sure Kyrie looked like he's smart with his money. Can't
Yeah,
say that.
Andrew Wiggins
He
needed
looked
more.
like he's smart with his money.
Yeah.
Andrew
And
Wiggins
here's another
needed-
thing too. He's with Nike. So you know, y'all, this is a wonderful. And when I say this is a wonderful opportunity for Nike. You know how they do. Okay, whenever there's some adversity, let's make a commercial. Stand for something or fall for anything, and it'll be Kyrie Irving sitting right there.
Yeah, you know they're gonna do it.
Oh no! If Nike's smart, they'll figure out a way to make a campaign out of it. If they smart,
Mhm.
Yeah, they would. Yeah.
Speaking of Nike and all that, to backtrack a little bit, how y'all feel about the people saying Colin Kaepernick was right about the John Gruden situation?
About the what situation?
The whole John Gruden thing. You ain't hear like certain people was putting like Kaepernick was right about everything. About
Let me
the
tell you
system
something.
and all of that.
Y'all go ahead and say what y'all got to say.
Kaepernick ain't got nothing to do with this, though.
Kaepernick got something to do with it. Did Kaepernick ever say something about John
I
Gruden?
was all
Or you was
18.
talking about the
I really
system?
thought-
The system.
Okay. I'm gonna say I missed the John Gruden line. I'm like,
Oh,
what John
my-
Gruden?
This idiot!
Yeah, he touched it.
Yeah.
He definitely touched it.
Yeah, he touched it, bro.
Oh my!
I'm watching the game. I got it on silent.
How stupid! I got it on silent as well. How
I ain't even
stupid.
watching it. What happened?
So basically, it was a punt.
Yeah.
It was a punt, and the ball skipped. And when the ball skipped, it touched the Jaguars player finger, and then Miami recovered it in the end zone. So what does that tell you, Mr. Jones?
Touchdown. You got a touchdown.
Exactly. This is
You okay over there,
Oh,
MC?
they gave it
What?
to him, though.
We made a gamble.
Nah. He threw the challenge flag. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, if they miss this, the referees deserve to be shitted on every single week.
Yeah.
If they miss this
Yeah.
call,
So they just threw the flag
clearly-
out of desperation.
Miami did, yeah, because the referees was basically saying that he never touched it. Sorry,
Nah, that
yeah,
joint
we
hit
giving
his
y'all live update. It did. It hit his index finger. I can see it from here.
All right, let's see what's
can
going to
see it.
happen. Live reactions. Let's see what's going to
Live
happen.
reactions.
Yeah, live
So
reaction.
y'all all saying he touched it.
Yeah, he touched it.
He touched
touched
it.
it.
He touched it.
He touched it. But
Let me
here's the
go.
thing,
Let
though.
me go ahead and watch the little stream on my phone real quick.
Hey, look, and the funny thing is, this is all on mute, so you literally gonna get our 100% reaction based off of what
Exactly.
happens with. Now, all right, now that angle right there looked a little different. It skipped.
It still hit his finger, though. It still hit his middle finger. It
I
still
don't
hit
know.
it.
I don't know.
You don't know, Marion.
Right there.
Look
Nah,
like a
right there.
touch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He
touch.
touched that shit. Yeah, he
That's a
touched that
touch, bro. That's a
Yeah.
That's a
Bruh,
touch on
I
Marion.
swear,
Damn.
it never fails in the NFL. Every single. This is why I did not include this game. In my parlay because I knew some stupid shit was going to happen. I had a
It's worth
feeling.
50 cents.
Where they playing at? They playing in London again?
Yeah, they playing in
London.
London.
Ain't they gonna get a game in Mexico this year?
I don't know.
I
Maybe.
thought they were, but yeah. Oh, they called.
Oh, they said it stands. Oh, they screwing them. They screwing the Dolphins.
Oh.
Man, you sure they ain't playing in Montreal?
Yo.
Are they playing in Montreal? Are they playing in
Oh, Miami got screwed.
Oh, they screwed. Oh, they
Yeah.
screwed them.
Brett Hart
I
plays
think
for
we
the
was right
Dolphins.
about the refs being the officials being the ugly. I think he was
Oh,
right.
of course.
Yes.
Of course.
MT was right.
Bret Hart played for the Dolphins, bro.
Yo, this is bad. This is very bad.
We
Like
got
honestly,
the screw job. We got the screw job.
Honestly, I would feel bad taking money from this game if the Jaguars came and if they came back and won. Like this is historically bad. Like that was clear to see.
He touched that bitch.
Every angle showed him. Every angle showed
he touched that bitch.
Finger hit.
He touched that. He touched that bitch. I said he touched that bitch.
Hey, look.
That's crazy.
New York called down there. They said, "Look, we got a fucking point spread to keep. Okay, you say that it stands. Damn it, it stands."
Like the Buffalo Wild Wings commercial.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Did y'all see the referee's reaction? Like he had like a tight look on his face. Like, damn, I wanted to go this. Yeah. Like, all right, I gotta go out here and say this shit.
Hey, but the crazy thing though is like the first angle is debatable, and he probably just looked at that and was like, all right, fuck it, that's enough for me.
And here go the Jacksonville Jaguars. Wow.
And you see old boy on the bench now too. He on the bench. He ain't coming back in.
Nope. Agnew or Agnew, whatever his name is. He ain't coming back in.
That's
that was
crazy.
A bonehead.
That's crazy.
Herb Gotti made that. Herb Gotti made that phone call. Herb Gotti said, "I need this one. I need it." We sorry, y'all. We're gonna get back to the show, but that was just a horrible, horrible call.
That was terrible, yo.
And here's the thing: like I said, we have the Jaguars and Pick'ems, and like this is like WWE. No, not this way. Not this way, damn it!
No. That's just straight. That was Montreal, man. Especially they scored this touchdown. That's a screw job.
Yeah, if they go down here and score, my God.
Ring the bell.
Mm-hmm. Stop this damn match. Not this way. Not this way, damn it. Oh, here we go. Now they missing wide open pass. Here we go with the dumb shit. Bad pass. Actually, no. Running back dropped it.
Running back dropped it. Yeah, James Robinson.
Yeah. But go ahead, man. What was you saying about Kyrie? Back to Kyrie.
No, I'm just like the media is just trying to attack him. They just need to calm the fuck down. That's all.
Of course, because here's the thing: if the message is about getting vaccinated, why do they spend so much time on people who aren't vaccinated? 97% of the league is vaccinated. So if 97% of the league is vaccinated, why not focus on them? Why not do an article or praise LeBron James about stepping up and taking the vaccine, even though he didn't have to? You know what I'm saying? Oh, Marcus Jr. Hell of a catch. Uh-oh, they marching. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
This guy.
Oh, when the Jags go marching in. Hey, no, that corner is trash. They needed Xavier Howard and Byron Jones back immediately. That dude looked like he ain't have a clue as to what was going on. But, yeah, like, why not just focus on that? Why not just focus on the players who are actually vaccinated? But you know why? Controversy. When you stir up controversy like that, that's how it is.
Controversy creates cash. Shout out to the Eric Bischoff book.
Yeah.
Controversy sells, bro. Everyone knows
does.
that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If it's
controversy and OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
Controversy and OnlyFans. That's a T-shirt right there. That's a T-shirt. All right, man. Let's get to the next thing. New Music Friday, man. Did y'all get to listen to anything this week? It was quite a few albums that dropped. You had Mac Miller, you had Gucci, you had Young Thug. You had a few albums that came out this week.
Yeah,
and the Trippie Red joint.
Yeah, I heard the Thug joint.
What was your thoughts on that, Tay?
Yeah.
To me, it felt like that should have been out like last year, in my opinion. Like right when he was doing his when he did the his last album. That's what I thought they was about. At least that's what the feel.
It couldn't come out last year because I'm gonna tell you right now that slime language. Yeah.
So
fire.
I think these.
Yeah, the Chris Brown joint too.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, I think I really believe that he had this in the holster since he had those two projects. That's why I got the feel from it. It felt like that type of album, or mixtape, whatever he's calling it at this point, project. That's why I got it from. That's what I get from it. It was just that type of vibe, you know. A lot of throwaways though. It felt like it was a lot of throwaways, truthfully.
A lot of albums felt like that this week.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
All right, here we go, Jacksonville. Let's see if he's.
I mean, to give it out of 5, I give it a solid 3, 3.5. It's decent.
What, Mac Miller or Young Thug?
The Young Thug.
Yeah, I mean,
I gotta listen to it. I ain't listened to
it.
He
missed it. Oh, he made it.
It went to
Holy yo, this man just kicked
like
a
it was
curveball. Yeah, that man just kicked a curveball. Okay, all right. So now I know.
Definitely a soccer style kicker.
Yep. All right, here we go. All right. So yeah, I forgot that the points is 3. So and Miami is favored by 3.5. So guess what? If Miami goes down there and kicks a field goal, guess who loses? All the people that took the 3 points with Jacksonville.
Take the 3 point. Yep.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you, boy, Vegas, boy, that's almost as bad as what happened this past Thursday night when they was marching down there. He gonna take a knee inside the 5 to not cover the over. To not
That's
cover
wild. Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, the over, under, and the spread, because the spread
like that nigga showed mercy. Like he showed mercy.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you already know if that was Bill, but I know why Tom.
Oh, we scoring.
Yeah,
we scoring if it was Bill.
Yeah, but you know what though? I think that this is another instance too. New York made that call and said, "Hey, guess what? Hey, Arians, your name came up in some of these emails, man. All right, what you need me to do? We need you to make sure that y'all don't cover this over and under or that point spread. We got it."
Yeah, the phone calls vicious.
They are.
But nah, what's your thoughts on the Young Thug, Joe MT?
It's more like a pop album. I felt like it was like a pop mixed with, you know what I'm saying, rap. It was very it was Post Malone-ish, but what I will say,
him on it.
Yeah, it was a little Post Malone-ish, but one of the things that I will say that I appreciated about this album is I felt like we got to learn more about Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? Like this was more like one of his more personal albums. Like he talked about his childhood and like the struggles and all that like his family had, and I think like his dad got shot and another family member got shot when they was arguing and stuff like that. So, and you know, people being in the hospital and being sick and things like that. So I just felt like we got to learn more about Young Thug. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a solid album. I don't have anything bad to say about it. Would I listen again? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah, I'll listen to it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it won't make my top list or anything, but I mean, it's something you can scroll through when you're in the crib.
Yeah, I think this is like an alternative. Like this is like an alternative album for Thug. Like I don't think it's like his normal work. Like you know, so that's how I think about it.
I listened to the Mac Miller joint too. You could tell that joint was like throwaways and unfinished production, but the joint still it's decent to me. I think they just went ahead and got the rest of the songs out. You know, post-humorous, honestly.
Of course, that's all it is.
Yeah, that joint 25 tracks.
Yeah. Yep. Make that nice little bit of money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He had some like features I thought he had never had. He got a feature with Ross on there. I was like, okay, Ross trying to rap on a Mac Miller beat, even though, you know, it's a little.
Well, what's the name? Somebody just released the song that had Mac Miller on it. Wasn't Mac Miller on that Division and Ty Dolla $ign album?
Yeah, he was on that joint too.
Song.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that song is fire, by the way.
Yeah,
and,
like
he was on a third joint too.
Mm-hmm. Mac Miller was a very decent artist. He just, you know, his demons got the best of him. That's all that was.
Yeah.
He was a very solid artist, especially like as far as production, like later in his career.
I mean, if you look at most of the new guys, like I mean, you know, Mac wasn't new per se. Man, most of them because of the demons that they had, man. Right when they had potential, that they just went down. It was like Coco Bane like type shit. It was like right when they about to hit that peak, something happened every time.
Yeah, because people forget Mac Miller been out forever. That man had an MTV show and everything. Like Mac Miller for a long ass time. Like he was in that era when it was like who was the best white rapper at the time? Him, Astor Roth, or Lil Dicky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What happened to Astor Roth, bro?
he left college.
Yeah.
Bro, he disappeared, bro.
Yeah, no, seriously, he unlike J. Cole when he started off super college, like he didn't elevate his music. He stayed on that level, and it got played out quickly. You know what I mean? He never elevated his content like J. Cole did.
Yeah, because he had a nice buzz coming in.
He was talking about and Sally Mae and all that shit, and Dollar and a Dream and all of that.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, he just kept elevating and elevating more. Crooked Smile came out, and then the rest was history.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, Gucci joint ain't nothing but a compilation. It's a So Icy Boys mixtape, honestly.
Just So Icy Boys, yeah.
And this is like the fourth one in like the past 6 months. Like this man Gucci. Hey, look, man, all this man Gucci do, I'm gonna tell you right now. So for all you criminals out there that saying that you can't get a job, then go work for Gucci, man. Because that's all that nigga hires criminals. Wow. You don't even need a background check. Am I lying?
Bro, the labor shortage is, I think your background don't matter no more, bro.
Exactly.
Certain jobs.
But look though, but real quick, am I lying? Fujiano is in jail. They got a song called Free Fuji. Pooh Shiesty is in jail. Yeah, that's all that nigga do is hire criminals. Use him as tax write-offs.
And they talking about he looking at life right now too.
Who?
Pooh Shiesty. They throwing a conspiracy charge on him.
Damn.
Yeah, they talking about what some dude got shot in the in like the thigh, like upper thigh area or something crazy like that. Like it was something, and he's like a federal agent or some crazy shit like that. It was bro.
Yeah, so it's like conspiracy to assassinate a federal agent, something crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. To be honest with you, it's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it was a couple of singles that dropped. Maxo Cream dropped another single. I think his next album is dope. He's a very solid artist, though.
Oh, he definitely is.
Also, Fat Trail got out.
Okay, big push.
Shout out to Fat Trail. Is he still with Maybach, y'all?
I have no idea.
I think his contract is still on the MMG. I don't know how long his joint is though, but.
And,
I mean, Rick Ross was still promoting it, still shouting him out and everything, so I guess he's still MMG.
Gotcha.
Yeah, then I heard some news about Lil Durk too. What about that situation? I'm tripping.
I don't want I don't want to speak necessarily on Durk. We're just going to say that yes, some people from O Block were arrested in connection with the shooting of FBG Duck. Yeah.
Everybody keeps saying King Von ordered the hit, pretty much. Like it's proven now. That's what
well, here's the thing. If that's the case, that's the best scenario for Durk. You know why? Because rest in peace.
It ain't him.
Exactly, it ain't him. So he could keep going and making money.
You know what I mean?
Oh!
And then prayers out to Hitman Holler and his wife, too, if y'all heard about that news.
Yeah.
Prayers out
to them. They got into a shootout, too. Yeah, they got into a damn shootout.
Yeah, but you know what, though?
They broke it down. They broke in the house. They just broke in the house.
Broke in the house.
It wasn't a shootout. They broke in the house and
Yeah, I mean, luckily she was strapped, so she was able to fire back. Yeah, she was able to fire back. And ladies, that's why you need to go ahead and arm yourselves, not to be toxic, but for instances like this, so you can protect the home. So
do that too. So prayers out to that.
I'm about to say do it to protect the home. Don't do it to be like Earl Thomas' wife. Just don't go to the Airbnb.
Wow, boy. Wow.
I agree.
I mean, you could have said worse. You could have said worse.
There's other bad examples out there, but
rest in peace.
Just be happy. Just be happy that the joint wasn't loaded. Just be happy.
Talking about that toxic femininity. Walking around with a loaded gun. This toxic femininity.
Toxic femininity. That's exactly what it's called. This is the game right here. All this toxic femininity that these women be having. Walking around.
You know what's crazy though? They still doing versus battles.
Oh, they stopped them.
Now I think that last effort he got through.
No, they stopped him. They already blew it dead. He was down. Don't try that, Tay. Don't try it. He stopped. He has stopped. Forward progress has stopped. You trying to do all that twisty
Oh, that's
turning.
a face mask.
I ain't see it. I didn't see no face mask. I didn't see
This
it.
guy.
I didn't see no face mask. All I saw was a stop.
Yeah, he ain't get it though. Yeah, he definitely didn't get it.
Yeah. Look at the coach. The coach mad. God damn it. They told me Black Lives Matter this week. Me or two ain't gonna get the win.
Yeah, he's short. Damn, he's short. You can see it from here.
Yeah, he's short. We'll take it. Go Jacksonville. Go Jacksonville. Go Jacksonville. Go Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, all we need is a first down or two, field goal range.
Yeah.
He just need a field goal range. That's all. Yeah, they short. You can see it from here.
Yeah.
All right.
Even though that was a face mask.
I didn't see the face mask, sir. I saw him grab the top of the helmet.
I ain't see the face mask. Sir.
I didn't see the face mask. I didn't see that. All right.
By rule, that is a face mask.
Sir,
if he grab
I don't know.
the helmet,
Sir, don't bring that toxic energy over here, okay? Don't bring that toxic energy. You being real toxic right now. Okay? You got to go on mute with that toxic energy, all right?
Hey, have y'all been keeping up with MLB in the playoffs?
I have. Yeah,
I have a little bit.
My Atlanta Braves getting that rematch. Got game one.
It's about time.
Oh, you a Braves fan?
Yes, been a Braves fan since the early '90s.
Yep, he has. I can stamp that for him. He definitely has. He stuck with them throughout. He has.
He's always been solid.
It was a tough one for the Yankees this year, man. I'm tired of losing to Boston every goddamn year. I swear.
I know.
Oh, I forgot you're a Yankees fan. Yeah, man. What's going on, man? Baseball ain't the same without the Yankees in there, you know?
We had a good, I mean, we literally got good. We got a good team, man.
Y'all always got all the power hitters, though. Y'all always got all the power hitters in this. I don't know. Yeah. They don't stand the test of time when it comes late. Motherfuckers always.
I really believe it's Aaron Boone. Out there, it's Aaron Boone, man. At this point, it has.
What the hell kind of play call was that? Urban Meyer, come on, man. Come on. Are you playing for overtime at this point?
That's what it looked like because they losing yardage.
It's crazy though. The Red Sox though, I ain't know they was gonna make a run like this year. I ain't gonna lie to you. And them cheating ass Astros back in the fucking ALCS.
I'll take them over the damn Red Sox right now, truthfully.
True.
That's because you biased, man.
Hey, look, all they need is 13 yards. That's all they need is 13 yards. Ain't no sack. Stop it.
That's a sack.
It is a sack. God damn it, Tay. Son of a bitch. You know what? You've been real toxic over there predicting this stuff. You've been real toxic, okay?
They some doo-doo. Scuffed between my toes, mildew. Like, doo-doo. Do-wop. That's garbage.
Man, this better not go to damn.
Trevor, I know. This is going to go to overtime, unfortunately.
I hope not. Oh, don't.
Trevor about to get a 25-yard bomb right here or something.
I think he is. Hit it. Illegal contact.
Yeah, they let the clock run. They let the clock run, bro.
Yeah, that's all they doing. Yeah, that pass to Chanel, that pretty much proved that they playing for overtime.
Yeah.
I can't believe we about to go to overtime this sorry ass game. Like, come on, man.
Bumble of the week in overtime.
Exactly.
Yeah, Bumble of the week. The Bumble of the week is actually quite entertaining. Soccer.
Exactly.
He entertains
and
bullshit.
Miami
didn't even went this far. He touched that motherfucker. He touched that motherfucker.
I told you that was NFL right there. They called. Just like MP said, they called, man. Nah,
and for the people that actually woke up and watched this 6:30 in the morning on the West Coast, shout out to you. And I was like, fuck that. Let me turn on this BMF this morning. That's what I did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now that BMF was definitely fire. My man Lamar, let me tell you something. If there's a mascot for Black Air Force Ones, it's definitely Lamar.
Oh, is that dude? Yeah.
It is.
I didn't know he was British, though. For real.
Yeah, the best black actors be British.
Most of the black actors,
like that's his British in the wire, bro.
I'm like, then I saw his interview, I guess at the premiere or one of the joints, and I was like, this dude is British, yo. Like, okay. He's doing a hell of a job, though. He's definitely doing a hell of a job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good series so far, man. I'm pretty thoroughly impressed with it.
Hey, look. If they screw, I'm gonna be honest with you. If they screw Miami out of this, because a play should take about 4 to 5 seconds. If they able to get a completion and lay down and get a field goal attempt, bro, this will be absolutely hilarious. You know how many bets are coming in right now for whether this is gonna go to overtime or not?
They still got 2 timeouts, huh?
Yeah.
They can make a play.
Yeah, it's going to be a penalty. Watch. It's going to be a penalty on Miami. Watch. They're going to call them for illegal contact or offsides or something.
If they do that shit, bro.
The fix is in. I'll be like, yeah, the fix is in if they do that bullshit.
Why fix this bullshit? Why? Who gives a damn about this game?
I mean, bro, you know how many people on
a commercial?
Yeah, people in the casino getting the breakfast special.
Time out. He got it. Nigga got it. That nigga said field goal range. He in field goal range. Tell you, I don't know what you watching. You must be on Tubi TV or something, Tubi Live, because ain't no commercials here.
Well, no, it came back.
He said Tubi Live.
On mine, it went to a commercial.
It went to a commercial that came back.
It went to an iPhone commercial. Commercial.
Yeah, nah, y'all niggas on Tubi Live. That's what y'all got. Y'all paying that $3.99 a month for Tubi Live TV. I know you are.
I know what this means. That means that must mean this nigga about to make that shit.
They better find a website for that.
53 out of here we go.
Nah, he on 25, bro. He on 53.
It's a 53-yard field goal.
And he made it.
They got it.
They got it.
These niggas what? Stop playing. Stop playing. Wow. This is some bullshit.
Jacksonville. I can see the promoters now in Jacksonville. First win victory party after party.
That's it.
Yep.
And Ray's Boom Boom Room.
He said Ray's Boom Room.
By the way, how y'all doing in fantasy?
I'm still undefeated. I'm still undefeated. I played Tay this week.
We might as well do the last 10 minutes on this, man. Let's do some stardoms or sit-ems, man. This week, I can't believe I'm actually going to say stardom or sit-em with this, but Patrick Mahomes against the Redskins defense.
I'll start him.
Yeah, of course.
They defense is garbage, by the way. Mm-hmm. Another one this week. I'm going to question him every week. Ben Roethlisberger, stardom or sit-em this week?
Surprisingly, I would start him against Seattle's defense. I would start him
this week. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Oh, hey, hold on. Brandon Cooks, one of the best fantasy wide receivers this year. I think he's like top 10 for fantasy wide receivers. Do you start him or sit him against the Colts?
I'll probably start him because I probably start him this week. He's gonna get
put him in a flex. Put him in a flex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will put him in a flex.
I don't know, man. It depends on how this quarterback act, though. Is he gonna be patient?
Brandon Cooks get points though.
Yeah, I know he
get points every game.
He get points. He'll do flex.
All right, if David Mills could get it to him, I say stop.
Nah, Davis Mills get it to him. He's literally their only option, bro. Go ahead, Tay.
No, I was like, Miami needs to just go ahead and call Houston, man. Just go ahead and get Deshaun Watson. Tua ain't it, man. Tua ain't it.
All right, who will get more points this week? This is the QB matchup. Kirk Cousins versus Sam Darnold.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be Kirk. I can't. I'm just so happy Tay and Josh went with Carolina. I can't believe y'all did that one. My God.
Of course, we went with that one.
Okay. Shoot, that nigga McCaffrey, they put him on injured reserve. He out for at least 3 more games. I'll take it.
Yeah. Will Derrick Henry get 2 or more touchdowns today?
I think
tomorrow. My bad. Tomorrow.
2 or more? Yeah. Ooh, that's tough. I'm gonna say 2.
I say
yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the push. I'll say 2 on that one.
2.
Well, no. The way they do it in the sports book, as long as if you do the 2 or more, as long as you get 2, then you're good.
I would say under actually. I think he's gonna get 1.
Okay. I got him getting 2, unless Julio and them like really come back with a vengeance. Yeah, man. But you know, it hurts to be Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? I literally got 9 out of 10 on that same game parlay. I was pissed because Hurts didn't know how to throw the ball.
What do you needed? What, 250?
Yeah, he needed 250. He didn't even get close.
Yeah.
He ain't even get 150.
You actually say he was gonna get 250?
Nigga, he did it. He did it 3 times already this year.
Yeah,
I thought he
did it 3
was.
times.
Yeah.
And then it's a depleted Tampa Bay secondary. Come on.
Yeah. Damn, he don't got Zach Ertz no more either.
Nope. It's about to be a struggle.
How you feel about that, Tay? Giving Zach Ertz up. It was time, but the 5th round pick, though, I think they could have got a little bit more.
I thought the same thing.
Not for Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz is on the decline, so he ain't gonna get no high.
Yeah, I thought at least a 4th though. At least a 4th. Yeah, at least a 4th.
I mean, they got a player too, so.
Yeah, they got to play out of it.
Yeah, they got a young corner too, and a draft pick, bro. That wasn't a bad trade, bro. That wasn't a bad pick.
I'm just like I said. I was just like I said in our group chat. I was like, I'm surprised it took this long. I thought this is supposed to be like top of the year, maybe before training camp type of deal. That's why they kept him. I mean, they kept him.
I think he would be a good asset to Arizona.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's technically their only tight end because I think Max Williams is out for the year. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm saying he gonna be a good asset. I think he still can catch the ball. Still can get open.
Yeah, I mean, but honestly, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This Arizona team reminds me of that team when Kurt Warner was there, man. You got a bunch of hungry veterans that's just like, look, we at the end of our career. We got to make something happen. And then you got a young core there who they believe just because of their natural talent, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to – it should work. And, like, A.J. Green, my God. I mean, I know Cincinnati wanted to move on, but, like, A.J. Green is out there doing it.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if J.J. Watt go to the Super Bowl, man, he's solidified.
Mm-hmm.
He already solidified, but he'll be, like, in the conversation.
I agree.
He already Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's already Hall of Famer. But I think the thing is with Arizona is like I said, they see this deal show that they ready to make that move because 2 teams are vulnerable. They're not a threat right now. That's San Francisco and Seattle. So it's like it's up to them and the Rams right now. They're like, man, let's go ahead and get this deal right now. So we could make this push, so we could try to get at least a top 2 seed or something like that. I guarantee it.
Hey, bro, I called it. I said they're going to get a pass play within those yards, and he's going to kick a long field goal. And do
y'all remember y'all power rankings before we leave? What was y'all power rankings?
I remember because I just watched them. But go ahead. Because they left off an important team. Go ahead, fellas. I
talk that shit.
You got the floor. You got the floor. Y'all got the floor.
Damn, all right, man. You all right over there, man?
Man, what's the power rankings? Josh.
Avoid the Talk Taylor Josh show because they have toxic masculinity on there. Go ahead. Avoid their show.
All right, my 5 was number 1 was the Buffalo Bills, number 2 was the Arizona Cardinals, number 3 was the Bucks, number 4 was the Chargers, number 5 was the Ravens.
You could just hear the misogyny just spewing out of his mouth. No doubt.
Mine was the Cardinals, number 1, the Bills, number 2, number 3. I had Tampa, number 4, Packers. Number 5, I had the Chargers.
Okay. Damn, we beat the Chargers.
Yeah, Misogyny Jr. Little MJ. Haters.
I hate Cowboys out of the top 5, but like
we put them in the honorable mentions. We do an honorable mention. Honorable mention.
Yeah, how the Chargers over there when we beat them?
We beat Chargers, man.
Exactly.
They beat the Chiefs. Then Then they had a good game against the Browns. I mean, they
competition, bro. They level competition.
They stole the game.
Oh, so y'all gave us the FCS rankings. That's what you said.
Exactly.
Y'all gave us strength of schedule. That's what y'all
doing. Schedule, man. Strength of schedule matters, man. But we showed y'all love on the episode. I said, the Cowboys get much recognition. They like number 6. I said they like right there outside looking
beyond toxic.
I can agree with that, but you can't put a team we beat over them though. We beat them.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, this is just toxic on so many levels. I'm telling you right now, y'all avoid these type of relationships.
Just let you know, we not changing the rankings because of that.
No,
we'll let you rant. We'll give you the floor. We'll let you rant. We'll let you rant.
That is the John's rankings. You're not supposed to.
We just we're gonna take your opinion in consideration. We're gonna put that in the file complaint folder and toss it in the trash.
What's I
can't even get a letter in the mail a week from now saying we under consideration. We regretfully decline your request.
Hey, look. Hey, Josh. I know what side of the field and everything that you work on in your job. I ain't going, mention, where you work at anything. But I know you heard it or talked to supervisors or managers when they sit up there. Yeah, well, we took their concerns into consideration, but. At the end of the day, the decision still stands. They're gonna get this right.
I work in the management. I was like, we listening. Just to let you guys know, they're not listening. They don't care. They don't care. It's like if you ever hear that in a from a management, they don't care.
No, we definitely don't. Trust me, I did.
It's just
I did it for 8.5
PC
years.
way of saying it. It's just a politically correct way of saying it. It's the way you got to do things.
Exactly. We sit there, we listen. We want you to be heard. And then after that,
do what I say.
Yep. But you know what? Here's the number one thing right here, John. But I can go. We'll definitely follow up with that manager or with that other person. But what I need for you to do right now is just go ahead and sign that, and then get back to being the best employee that you can be. Okay. But we will talk to them. We will follow up with them.
Their phone call and fight after that.
That's hilarious. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. That's how it goes.
Just do your job. If you do your job, you don't have no problems. Just go on time, do your job, go home, do what the fuck you want.
Well, looks like I'm gonna be watching a CBS game because I refuse to watch this fucking Fox game. I'm not watching no Green Bay and Detroit. I mean Green Bay and Chicago. I'm not.
Yikes! Yikes!
Oh, yeah. Now Green Bay and Chicago, no. So I'll be watching the Washington football team get massacred by the Chiefs. That should be good.
Enjoy that.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, they don't even have a Fox. They don't even have a Fox game on our joint.
Yeah, not at all. Because Washington on CBS.
It's the marathon. They got the marathon on.
Yeah, damn, boy, it sucks to be y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, it sucks to be y'all.
Yeah,
I literally got Packers in there.
That's the only thing about the DMV area. We always get the Redskin games, but we can't get no other games if they playing on another channel. I don't get that shit at all.
So wait a minute, hold on. So it's not on CBS for y'all?
It's on CBS. It's only one game.
It just don't got a Fox game though.
Yeah,
you don't got no Fox game. Yeah. Fox game got like some marathon on.
Yeah. Now I will say, man, that's a good thing about Northeast living, man. I be having 3 games on at once. Like if the Giants is playing right now at 1:00, they are playing at 1. So I think I get that game too. Yeah.
I get all the games.
Of course, I'm about to get on this joint now. See,
I get all the games.
Of course
all the fights.
Of course you do, Sammy with the Hellcat, little pirate in the ass.
I get all the games.
Don't answer that question live on as your podcast lawyer.
NFL Sunday ticket.
You better say the right thing.
Sammy with the Hellcat. How are you watching all of these pay-per-views and all?
Lady, y'all just heard about dude. He facing like 500 years in prison. They called him doing the fast sticks. Did y'all hear about that?
Oh, you talking about Army Hellcat?
Yeah,
bro. Did you know what this dude was when someone broke down the crimes? Said, he going to jail, bro. Yeah, he might go to jail. Bro.
Listen. Here's the thing, though.
My man get kingpin cases.
Look, but here's the funny thing about it all, though, which is just crazy to me. He sit up here, I don't know why they picking on me and all that. So I'm going to tell you why they were picking on you. You're African American. You lived in a multi-million-dollar home, and then
he stole billions of dollars.
And then hold on, listen. You have so many cars, more than you have garage space. You have about 30 to 40 cars sitting in your yard. So you want to know why they're messing with you? Bruh, you living better than like most of the 1%, okay?
Yeah, he was chilling.
They not even living like that.
Bruh, your man was doing the pirating and charging people.
Yes.
And the thing, the feds won't go come after him, bro. You can't. Come on, son. Come on.
Yeah, son. My man was living Dubai living. He was Dubai living.
Exactly.
Your man was like, you know what? It's time for all change. I think I need to get a new car. You're like, that's pretty much what he's doing.
Exactly. And all his cars, he paid cash for them. Literally.
Yeah,
cash.
all of them. Yep.
All of them are paid for.
Man, Joe Osteen saw that shit. He like, nope, can't let that shit happen.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, how's this person of color to afford all these cars? We need to do an investigation, guys.
Exactly. The Lord told me, the Lord shined upon me for this investigation. And I just wanted to share it with you all. But yeah, man, we about to sign out.
He get triple digits though. That's crazy.
Nah, he about to do it, man. He about to do some serious.
Like, damn, how many people he burned? But anyway.
All right, man. Cowboys. Let's pick up another win today in New England. It's a beautiful day out there. So Dak, go out there and whoop some ass. And I'm MT signing off. And with me is my co-host.
Mr. Jones, look down below. Click on that link tree. Subscribe. And on the right.
It's your boy Tay, One Half of Sports Talk 10, Josh.
Yeah, it's your boy Josh from Sports Talk 10, Josh. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, where we drop a podcast weekly.
All right. Well,
and the power rankings are final. Peace.
Oh, we not changing our mind. I was like, okay.